All right, fellas, I'm out here in the garage this morning, and it is, let me take a look here. It's 64 degrees out. It feels pretty good. I've got some things to go over. Man, I got a lot of stuff going on. The only bad thing is I need to do some painting, but there's rain in the forecast for the next week. I got a couple sunny days here a couple days ago, and I was able to get some of the painting done. So I'm glad I got that painting in there in between all the rain. But boy, I tell you, it looks like I'm going to be held up for quite a few more days where I can get back in the spray booth there. But I've got I had a couple kits on pre-order over at the local hobby shop, and they came in, so I went and snagged them up yesterday. I've also got my order in from the Iceman. I'm going to go over a little bit here, and I'm still waiting on my order from Texas 3D Customs. I think that's due in Monday. I bought a couple engines from him because I bought that body kit for the Ford 50 Ford pickup, which we'll go over here in a minute because I've got an update on that sucker too. But the quality was pretty good, so I thought I'd try his engines out and see how they are. So I bought a couple engines from him for some of the builds I've got coming up, kind of looking ahead on what I want to build and what I want to put in it as far as power plant. But we're going to get after that here in a minute. So let me get you all over to the workbench here, and we're going to take a look at what I got going on. Hang on, boys. All right, fellas, here we are over at the workbench, and this is some of the parts off that 50 Ford pickup that I'm building for trying to emulate a Pikes Peak run truck, and that's the kit that I bought off. Got it on one of the auctions off eBay. And let me first go over some of the stuff. I got an order in from the Iceman. Let me show you this stuff here now. First of all, I had to get one of his shirts. Man, check that out. I'm digging that Iceman shirt. That is really cool. I had to get me one of those. Let me put that down here. And then I got some stuff in, some more goodies from him. I got this, these are nitrous bottles. Got two different sizes in here and got some decals for the side of them. And I'm thinking about putting one of these bottles either in the bed of the 50 Ford pickup or maybe in the passenger side, because I'm planning on running one seat instead of the stock bench seat. But anyway, I got those in. Those are pretty cool. I got some more XL coils in. I like using these. These work out pretty good. Those are really cool. I don't remember. These are $3 or $5, something like that. Pretty reasonable. And then, fellas, here's the, this is from the Iceman. This is that Ford 7.3 Power Stroke diesel engine. I think that's what's going to go in the business end of that 50 Ford pickup Pikes Peak truck. I think I kind of like that. That's this is the same basic engine that the 49 Ford pickup, old Smokey, was running in it, that ran at Pikes Peak and set the record for the diesel classification. I think that's the exact same basic engine. I mean, I think his was like 1,500 horsepower. This is not going to be close to that, but this is the basic engine that he used. So I think that's the one I might be going with. I need to get this mocked up and drop it down in there and just see how it's going to look. But I think it's going to turn out pretty cool. All right, next up here, I had a couple kits on pre-order over at the local hobby shop. I always like to support my local hobby shop. Otherwise, you know, they won't be around forever if we don't support our local stores and things. I'd hate to see them go out of business, so I like supporting the local fellas. So here's one of the kits I got in. These are all 2024 repops. Man, just check that out. 57 Del Rio. It's the 2-in-1 kit. This is the 2024 release. Man, isn't that box art just cool? I just dig it. That's going to be a pretty cool build right there. All right, let me get the next one here. Check that out. 32 Ford Tudor sedan. That's a 2-in-1 as well. And this is a 2024 release. That's going to be pretty cool. Both these kits are Revell kits. That's pretty cool looking. I'm really digging this, and I like the old hot rods. All right, fellas. Let's get into let me get situated here. Get into the 50 Ford pickup build. Now, y'all know I was building this to emulate. Let me start with that. I come across old Smokey that was running at Pikes Peak, and I really liked the looks of that truck. And then about the same time, I was checking out Texas 3D Customs website, and I saw he had some body kits, and one of those body kits was for the 54 pickup, and it was marked as Pikes Peak, so had to get her. So like I said, that's the kit that I bought. And here is the body. I've got it painted and cleared, and it's been wet sanded and polished. Now fellas, this is I had a hard time figuring out what color I wanted to go with, so I ended up going with the Tamiya's light gray surface primer. If you all remember, if you've been watching any of my videos, remember I did this 34 coupe drag car with that same color, and I really dig that, and I did a lot of black on that, and I liked how it looked, so I thought this would be fitting. And you know, the odd thing was, when they show this truck on their website at Texas 3D Customs, the picture shows this truck, and I didn't even realize it till I went back and looked. It's about that same color. So that was crazy that I wasn't even thinking about that. But anyway, I got some of the glass in yesterday. I got the front glass in and got the rubber seal installed. It came out pretty good. I got to clean that glass up, and that's all done with the black Sharpie pen, guys. That's all I use. You know, you got to go over it. If you just go over it once, it gets kind of a weird looking, purplish looking color. So you got to go over it half a dozen times. You know, go over it once, let it dry real good, then just go over it again and again and again. You can see I've got let me move that out of the way. I've got my side glass doing the same thing. I'm getting those wing windows done in black, so I think those will look pretty good in there in black. And where's my daggone pointer at? My swizzle stick here. These little pockets right here, those are these pieces right here, little louvers. I think I'm going to paint those as black as well. I've got all these pieces here except for the wheels and tires, or the wheels. Everything else still needs to be cleared. I've got everything in black, but it all still needs to be cleared yet. And I'll clear all that with the Tamiya's X22 clear. But the wheels came out pretty cool. If you look at that backing plate in there, that was some pieces I found in the parts box, and I painted them titanium silver, so I think that came out pretty good. I was thinking about painting that center cap in there, that titanium silver, but I didn't want to overpower the black because I like that black. And if we can see here, fellas, see the lettering on the tires? It's actually embossed. It's down in there. It's not raised letters, it's down in there. So I was wanting to paint those white, but I can't do anything with those. But I think they'll turn out pretty good. Chassis all done. Since I had to relocate both the front and rear axles, I had to reposition all the shocks, so those come out pretty good. And all these chrome pieces here, everything is waiting to be painted, and I'm painting everything with the Tamiya's TS29 semi-gloss black, and then I clear it with the Tamiya's X22 clear. This is what I use to clear everything with. That's some pretty good stuff right there. All right, so I'm still waiting to paint all this stuff. Everything's kind of waiting in the wings, and I was going to give you a little info on the Pikes Peak truck, and the truck that kind of got me going on this here. And this year is going to be the 102nd running of the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb, and that's held out in Colorado, and they race up to the summit of the American Mountains. And you're not racing against other vehicles, you're basically racing against the clock. And I think a Old Smokey was the name of this 49 that actually ran up there. It set a record for the diesel classification, and he ran up that mountain at 7 minutes and 57 seconds. Now that's a 12.42 mile run with 156 turns and going uphill, and that's tough. But unfortunately, the old boy running this, he kind of went off a cliff on his run last year in 2023 and rolled it and pretty much just trashed the truck, so it's gone. I'm not sure. I heard that there was plans that he was going to revamp the truck and just have it for a street truck, but whether that happens or not, who knows. Anyway, but I think there was an electric Volkswagen that set a record up there where it ran that 12.42 mile run in 7 minutes and 57 seconds. Man, I tell you what, that's pretty good. I think I might have misstated here. Old Smokey, when he ran his 49 Ford, his time up the mountain was 11 minutes and 24 seconds. I think I may have given the wrong time here initially on that, but that's a pretty good run. So guys, that's going to be the update. Here's all the interior. I can't paint, so I'm still waiting on that. And I thought I would, I'm going to put a single seat in here. I've got the brackets from the bench seat down here glued onto them, but I think I'm going to go with the center seat, and I'm thinking about maybe those one of those nitrous bottles I got from the Iceman. Might put over there with a fire extinguisher. I'm not sure yet. Or it may end up going in the bed. I really don't know at this point, because this radiator is going to be going in the bed, and so will this big fin back here. So just haven't got to that point yet, fellas, but thought I'd give you all an update on where I'm at on all this stuff, and it's looking pretty good. Let me tell you guys one thing about this body kit. I've still got this piece here goes down the very bottom. It's going to go on there. That'll give a little bit of black to the front. I've also blacked out the grill. I still need to clear this. I need to get the headlights in there, but that's going to make that whole front end kind of all black. And then of course the pieces that go into the front of the hood there, those are waiting to be painted to semi-gloss black right there. And then these side pieces, they're going to go on the side of the hood there. They'll be black as well. It's going to be a lot of black. I hope it's not too much, too overpowering. And the door handles, they're right there. Door handles and the mirror and the gas cap, they're all going to be blacked out as too. So there's going to be a lot of stuff blacked out on this. So I'm hoping it'll look all right. And I want to put some decals on it. I know that I want to put some kind of a number on that door. I haven't looked yet. I think I may have a number or something. I want everything to be in black. I want the decals to be in black, and anything that's going to be on the black, I want the decals to be white maybe, or yellow. But I got to look through all my decals and find something, I guess. So we'll see how that goes. But I know for a fact that I want some kind of a number on that door. So, all right, fellas, I think I'm going to wind this down. Just want to give everybody an update on where I'm at on this 54 pickup Pikes Peak truck. The stuff that I got in from the Iceman. Still waiting on all my stuff from Texas 3D Customs and the new kits that I got in. So I think that's going to wrap her up, fellas. All right, I'm done.